Yo, what is going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Last Cloudia video. My name is DK, and today we have the newest news on the next collab that will be happening in the next couple days. Actually, 4 days from now, we have a rerun of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. It has been an absolute minute since we've got a rerun on this one. This will be our first, or second, this will be our first rerun for this collab. It's okay, so we're gonna just kind of go over this. It's a little odd, honestly. I was really hoping it's not odd in a way that, it's not what we all wanted, but I was kind of hoping for maybe DMC or maybe the ReZero. But if they are going in order, maybe the R0 will be next. But this is what we're getting, guys. I wanted to kind of touch base on things because there's a lot that's happening right now that I know a lot of new players are kind of like, should I pull, the rim or the Millum? And I want to just kind of touch base on that. So I don't have either one of the units. I actually absolutely got shafted when the collab first ran. But let's go over this real quick. So the collab will be beginning on February, which is actually going to be Monday, which is very odd because usually updates for this stuff is going to be usually on Thursday. So I feel like stuff is getting rushed. And the reason why I feel like things are getting rushed is because there is not a collab, but the anniversary is less than 60 days away. If I'm not mistaken, it should be less than 60 days. So, this is going to be a real tight squeeze for people, wanting to pull, should I save? It's going to be a lot of confusion, especially for the free-to-play players on that side. And that's why I wanted to let's actually really talk about this collab and kind of determine what is going to be best for you guys. So jumping into this collab, it will be starting on February 28th. We'll be getting 2 units, 2 new arcs. The way I anticipate this is going to be 2 different parts. You're going to have Rim and the OG Rim on one banner. That's what I'm hoping for. I really hope they don't separate the 2. At least we'll have a chance to get one or the other. But I mean, as you can see, he looks really good on this art right here. I'm really excited to see what he can do. The original Rim is a little lackluster in the DPS / magic side. We'll watch a video on what they've added to him, but honestly, I've already watched it and it's nothing that crazy. I recommend that if they are going to be on separate banners, I would not pull for the older Rim. I would pull for the newer one, which will be this bad looking dude right here, Demon Lord Rimuru Tempest. So yeah, and I've had a couple of questions, saying, oh, he's a Rainbow Mage, I'm going to pull for him, I'm going to save. Guys, do not pull for him. Do not even pull for the old Millum unless you're a fan favorite. But at the end of the day, with anniversary so close, I really don't even know if you're free to play, if you should pull, unless you're a fan favorite, or if maybe your team is lacking something like these characters. So just keep that in mind whenever you're deciding on what to do. So we are getting 2 new units and 2 new arcs. They haven't shown us the new. Oh no, they did. So we don't have any stats or anything like that. So we have the new art, which absolutely looks great. This Harvest Festival LR looks so good. And then we have the Dragonoid Millum. If you played the slime gacha game right now, she's pretty awesome in it. But yeah, she looks really good. I can't really tell what attributes they're using here. Maybe she's going to continue to be dark. Maybe I want to say she might be a dual element, maybe dark and ice, which would be really interesting. I would like to see that. As you can see here, we have the newest arc, Sworn Ally. I like how they gave us both pictures already too. There's not a lot of details on what's happening. It's real basic. So guys, also another thing to think about is I don't really see this as a collab just because of how rushed it is. It might just be, it's a collab, but it's going to be treated more like an event. There might not be a lot to do. But I could be completely wrong. I just remember the old slime collab was really lackluster. There wasn't much going on. I'm just being real with you guys. They will probably bring back the older event and then the newer event. So there will be stuff to do. But I feel like everybody's going to pretty much knock it out within a day or 2. And then of course the grinding kicks in for maybe if they release the souls for the units, so that you can grind out those. But we'll see. Maybe they'll do a time trials. I don't know. But like I said, anniversary is so close. It's going to be difficult to kind of make the decision whether you should or should not pull. So let's go ahead and dive into, since we don't have any videos of the new Rim yet, we'll go ahead and check out this one real quick. This one is an updated version of him. As you can see, it is starting in 4 days.
気で相手してやるよ。これが奥の手だ。
All right. So as you can see, he's really cool. So these are older animations from about 2 years. Is it 2 years ago already? I want to say about almost 2 years. We're going on third year. We'll just say a year and a half from now. I can't even remember. It's been so long. But these are, those were his. None of his moveset has really changed. As you can see, he does have some pretty flashy stuff. It's not the greatest, but it's nice. And that's why I say, if he's going to be on the separate banner, completely ignore it, guys. Save your crystals because anniversary is so close. Now, if they're going to be dual characters on the same banner, so you're going to have the old Rim and the new Rim, absolutely. Definitely try to get one or the other. I know they'll be giving us tickets. Good luck to you guys on those tickets. I hope you guys snag both of them on there. That'd be so sick, right? But let's kind of go over this real quick. It looks like everything in green will be new. So we have his traits. As you can see, a lot has changed in his traits. We have during battle meet conditions below for a chance to get corresponding buffs. So number 1, you get hit attribute weakness, boost magic damage cap 5 times only, max 6k. His kit is just so awkward, guys, and it just honestly, like if I had to pick, I'd probably go for Millum's old unit. He's just too, I don't know, he's inconsistent. He looks like, if you look at him, he looks like he'd be a physical damage dealer or kind of like a hybrid between the two, and they just couldn't make up their mind. And that's why I feel like he just kind of falls apart. He does, I believe people have said he's a little bit tanky, which is kind of cool. So moving on to what else we have cut damage taken 5 times only, max 25%. Like I said, there's just too many conditional stuff going on. Take attribute number 3 is take attribute damage, boost resistance to that attribute 5 times only, max plus 20. That's actually not that bad. That plus 20 is pretty cool, but it's only 5 times. And it doesn't even tell you, is it 5 times throughout the entire match, battle start, wave? I mean, I don't know. And then you have number 4, get a basic status ailment, boost resistance to that status ailment twice only. Super weird, guys. I really hope the new shift is not conditional like this. This is just too much happening. It's too much to keep watch over. For number 2, we have Great Sage, special magic attack damage 100%, which is actually really nice. Magic attack damage cap plus 6k, so that's going to be nice. It's steady 6k. Casting speed plus 20, which is, I believe the same thing as Rad Moon, which is really nice. We have all attribute. Attribute attack magic has a chance to deal crit damage. It's pretty basic. During full auto battles, strength, defense, M&D plus 20%. His Great Sage is actually really nice. I do like that. It's definitely a win for him, especially for an older unit. Now, for this is for abilities. We have skill 1, long range thunder. He's got a lot of rainbow going on. He's got his S2 is going to be fire combo attack. S3 is going to be a dark combo, and then S4 is going to be ice combo. And that's where I feel like the rainbow part comes in. Like I said, there's nothing really happening with an increase in damage cap for his physical damage. So yeah, you know what I mean? You're capped out here. And then we have skills, right? And then we have Tempest skills. So powerful medium ice combo attack 2k. Oh, that's right. It's kind of threw me off a little bit because it's so little. I was like, wait a minute, why does that look like so little? It's so crazy because we all these newer units, they have like the lists are insane, right? We see like these crazy lists of new things that have been added to the game, and that's why I kind of just stood it. I was just staring at that for a second, like, wait, why does it look like I'm looking at his skill set? So for ice skill shot, powerful medium area ice attack. Damage cap plus 2k. It's okay. We'll take it, but it's like I said, it's not crazy. Magnet Sense sometimes recover 10 MP. God, 8 is what the hell is sometimes? Come on, guys, please with this. Ultra speed regeneration, continuous regeneration effect. It's like I said, lack and you can't even stack it with other HP regen. It tells you right there. No, I'll pass on that. My True Power, all attribute text power plus 40. I do like that. The My True Power is really nice. As you can see, he only got 2 things that have been added. Arcane 5 and Auto Recast. Auto Recast is nice, but it's just, oh, there's better mages out there. Like, you know, like this is kind of crazy. Like when we were talking, I was talking with Zero a couple later on earlier today, and we were like, yeah, he came out and then Lagerbos came out and then just got power crept instantly. Because Lagerbos is kind of like the rainbow mage as well and non-attribute. So it looks like, yeah, just not a lot happening on the magic side of him. That's why I wanted to maybe hope that would lean towards more physical, but you know, we're suffering here. So he only gets 2 added skills, and the rest will be Ice Javelin. This is generic skills: Tornado Storm, Valriser, Shining Zoc, full potion, advanced magic circles, MP up 4, magic up 2, magic up max, moonlight, rapid recovery, pose of honor. Like all this stuff is just real basic. Awaken is nice. The kit is just all over the place. Most of the time we took a majority of the magic and kind of just stick with just one. But having him cap with no additional percentages towards that element is kind of odd. Why didn't he maybe give him like ice crit raise all and then match light crit raise or light attack raise, ice attack raise, something, but just 2 extra skills in arcane up, like really. Like I said, guys, real basic. I don't recommend chasing this dude unless he's on the same banner as the new rim. This arc is actually really cool. I actually really like this arc. Let me see if we pull up the name. Storm Dragon. I actually was not able to pull this one, and I wouldn't mind grabbing it. Name giving is really cool, but we'll get to that here in a second. We have Arc Trait, Battle Start, inflict Blazer magic on all enemies, boost magic name giving buff plus 15%, and all attribute attacks are plus 10%. Not the worst. There's worse arcs out there, and it's a really cool looking arc, especially if you're a collector. It isn't an LR. It is going to be an SSR. So. And that doesn't really change anything, honestly. Even if the new arcs are LRs. So we have name giving. Name giving is something that is still used to this day by a lot of people, and consume half the unit's MP and give an ally plus 10% SCR, defense, INT, and M&D. No buffs on this unit. I do see people just, still run that. We have Life Brave. The lower your remaining HP, the higher SCR will be. It's not really used that much. Tempest, Dragon's Blessing. Add Dragon type. And then STR plus 10% physical damage taken minus 15. That's actually that's useful still. I mean, granted, PvE only. I don't know if I would take that into like PvP because of Divinity Slayer and stuff like that. I think it's Divinity Slayer. I think it's Dragons. I get mixed up with my Slayer sometimes. But added skills will be Breaker, attack up 4, which if people don't have that, that's a great arc to have it on. There's other arcs that do have attack up 4, and then Chance Drive. So not a lot happening with this, Oh, and then we could talk about, the AER is not bad. I kind of wish they'd buffed it a little bit, but it's a really cool looking sword. Kaijin's longsword, strength 15% on the trait, and then strength 115. No attribute resistance or status ailment resistances. A real basic non-attribute sword. There's honestly I see better in events. Like I said, it's pretty lackluster. And I know this is the older stuff. I just wish they kind of took the time to buff this. And that's my biggest argument here. That's why we're talking about this. It's like, and that's why I kind of want you guys to understand, like, this, if they're going to be separated on banners, do not go for the older unit, just because I would like you guys to save so that you guys could really enjoy, the anniversary that's going to happen soon. And it's like, and I know people, I've kind of read the Twitter comments and I've kind of seen what's going on. It's like, everybody's like, oh, another collab so soon. Yeah. And then after this collab, guys, it's going to be anniversary, or maybe a DOH and then anniversary. So, shit's going to get real here in the next couple of months. And that's how Outlast Cloudia is. It's nothing new. It's nothing that they're throwing on us. We've all experienced it every year. Just so you guys understand, this is how the new year kind of rolls out. And sometimes it can be a lot of fun because it's just constant flow of just events and stuff to do with little downtime, right? So moving on to the So I wanted to go over the arcs here. We just looked at Storm Dragon. As you can see here, they are SSRs. We've already looked at what's on here, but they didn't show us what Millam's arc's going to be. For Millam, we don't have the video for her yet or what they've added yet, so we're just going to hold off on that. We'll update that as soon as we get the video. But we have Conqueror of Flames. So this will be her SSR arc. I was able to get this one, and I have used it a couple times. A lot of this stuff is pretty lackluster. There is a couple of things on here that I did like, especially this guy right here. It's a unique magic fire attack, which is really cool. So and it's actually not that bad looking either. But we'll start here at the top. It's gonna be a red type. For the arc is minus 20% damage received from all fire and earth attacks, which is really nice, especially if you're doing like a PvP and you're getting struck by like what is it, Shift Lullabed or Roy's. Minus 20% received. That's not bad if this is all you have. There are different arcs that you can use. For ability, minus 2 MP cost for fire magic. It says what it does. For every unit in the party with a fire skill, stack 10% damage for all fire attacks. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, this is an older arc, so for what I'm reading and what it is, I think it's not bad. This one does come with Flame Wall, Fire Boost, Fire Crit, Fire Shield, and then the Ultra Fire Hell Spirit Victory. They couldn't make that shorter, right? This is really cool. This one is gonna be, where are you at? Right here. It's a tier 2 magic. Deals 20 hits of fire damage in a mid area. And it's unique, so that's why I think it's pretty nice. It is a little costly. I believe this one is at 10 SC. It's a little costly at 27 MP on usage. This one's actually really cool. Spirit Ifrit. 9 SC. This one does a plus 20 on physical damage. It kind of acts like Berserker a little bit. It does reduce HP every 6 seconds. I believe Berserker is a little different. But yeah, this effect will not kill the unit, kind of like Berserker. But this one also has a minus 20% damage received from all fire attacks. So there is I think is pretty unique. Then this is why I like this arc, is because, and it kind of shines in this area, is that all this stuff is really useful. Flame Wall is useful, Fire Boost, Fire Crit. I mean, all this stuff, can be used down the line, and that's why I think this arc is really good. So if you guys are able to get this with Milne, that's awesome. This is kind of lackluster anti-magic mask. It has a 40% to 40%, 40 points to INT, 74 to MND, and 1 resistance to silence. -1 on enemy attraction, and 15% chance to receive 1 damage from magic hits. So yeah, it's nothing too crazy. It's like I said, this is old. This is old equipment. They probably will not be updating this. So I just kind of wanted to go over that. Now moving on to the tier list. I went ahead and kind of went through here. There's not a lot happening because I actually don't have any of these units. And honestly, these units were used very shortly. They were used for like a month, and then they were kind of dropped when other stuff came out, because they just didn't hold their value, through several months. Even kind of towards the end of the year, they kind of got dropped, especially with Lagerbos up here. He kind of just took the cake on just a lot of things at the time. Also, Guardian Lucio, I believe, came out shortly after as well. She destroyed the game. And then you had Blaze Blade. I mean, like I said, there was just stuff that constantly kept coming out that just kind of overpowered them. And then we had the R0 and Rim and Amelia just took over, right? A PvP. So there's still, as you can see here, we have Millam as a physical DPS. They labeled her as a breaker. So I definitely agree with that. So as you can see, her usage here is just really low. 7.5 on general usage, 6.9 on PvE, 7.4 on PvE. Ideal usage, arena, not 5.5. I was looking at Lager post. 7.7 on daily usage and a 7.8 on arena. Not bad, but like at this time and date, there's better things out there, right? Like I said, I feel like she's more of a collector's purposes. The new old Milam and old Rim are going to be more collector purposes. For this, they put Milam is surprisingly tanky and get pack a real punch. She still solid in arena, which I think might be a little outdated. They haven't updated this in a while, so no one really uses her in arena anymore. They might when she gets her little rework, baby rework when I say that. She might have some, new stuff. They might try her out in Arena, and her actual tier list her points might go up a little bit from it. Next, on to Rim, which he will be starting off the collab on Monday. So this one is a mage slash healer, rainbow mage, as you guys saw. A lot of his stuff will be, a lot of his damage caps will be reflected on magic only and not physical damage. So that kind of sucks because that's what I was really hoping for, that physical damage cap boost. But just damn, I'm pretty bummed out about it, really, because I wanted to see what they would do, especially since they're so much older. I wanted them to get like a big rework, but it just really lackluster on that. So we have general usage at a 6.6, high difficulty PVE a 6, ideal usage for PVE is 7, and then arena 7. You will not see this guy in arena at all, unless you have some kind of meme going on. They say he's a solid rainbow mage. Not anymore. He's definitely been power crept. Great for covering most of your bases. Also has heal built in. Has some very nice stats as well as good special. And he's a decent option and decent. So yeah, he's decent. So yeah, that's pretty much covering exactly what's going to be happening. Now I want to just kind of go through this to have something to talk about, because we don't have too many details just yet. So the way we are starting here is Rim will be first. Like I said, I'm really hoping that they throw both on banner, both arcs on banner, so that if you weren't able to get any of them when they first ran, you have chance, to walk out with something, right? And then part 2, same thing. They should do old Milm and new shift Milm, along with the 2 arcs. That would be a great kind of like a quality of life for this collab, just because I don't really see much happening, especially with something so big as their anniversary right around the corner. So guys, that's actually all I have for you today. I just wanted to kind of sit down and just kind of talk to you guys about, what I thought about this. Honestly, my opinions is I wasn't too excited about it when it got ran, and I am somewhat excited now. That's because the newer units do look pretty rad, and I'm kind of excited to see what they can do. So I'm hoping now to pull or not to pull. Oh, man, it's I don't want to tell you guys to pull and then don't and not to pull, but I would say throw a couple gems. You guys will be getting tickets, so good luck on the tickets. I would try to use tickets first. I wouldn't go too crazy on spending your free gems, because guys, I feel like there might be a little bit of regret when the annual rolls around. There's like tons of stuff to pull on. New UR is probably guaranteed. We're really hoping for one of my favorite DOHs. From the second, the newest arc. I'm looking for, I think pronounced Melee. I'm really hoping that she's going to be our anniversary unit, because I'm really excited to see her in play. But like that's what's kind of keeping me from pulling on everybody right now. But you know me, I'm probably gonna make a video of me getting shafted as usual. Actually, recently it's been pretty nice, but my luck does diminish after a while. But yeah, so enough talking here. New collab Monday, new characters dropping, guys. Good luck to you guys. I'll try to keep you guys updated as far as what new videos drop, especially when the new Milam video. I'll do like a small little talk about on her as well. But everything looks good. Good luck to everybody else. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.